We are in the midst of Black History Month, a time when we honor the achievements, history, and culture of Black people, bringing attention to their significant role in global history. And today, I'm excited to introduce you to a new game with historical roots. It's called Ebony-Opoly, and the voice of DFW, Rashad Raynor, is the spokesperson for Grand Prairie's Black Excellence Celebration, and he's here to talk about this educational board game and the focus on Black history. Welcome and good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Erin. Thanks for having me.
So glad to have you here, indeed. So Ebony-Opoly is more than just a board game, right? And so it blends fun with financial literacy and history and culture. So why was it so important to include this with an interactive game and make this a part of the Black experience?
Well, at the end of the day, the Black History Commission in Grand Prairie, we are conducting 10 events this entire month. And Ebony-Opoly is basically a bridge for all of the different events, because we have events that are targeting certain individual interests in the community, but we wanted to make sure that we brought something family friendly and educational to kind of tie it all together.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so tell me, how was the game created? Because I know for some people, this is probably the first time they're hearing about it.
100%. This game was created by a gentleman by the name of Dr. Dwayne Washington. Dr. Washington, you know, he was during the turmoil that we were having in the nation right around the 2020s. He was wanting to provide something that was basically beneficial and educational to our community.
Yes.
And so he found another individual by the name of Alicia Johnson, and both of them got together and they said, you know what, we want to give something back to our community that they can take for generations to come, and they created Ebony-Opoly.
Really generations to come, because I mean, this game is a staple in a lot of people's households.
Yes.
And so I can only imagine how many people are thinking, okay, this is available to me. Let me make sure it's available to my children as well.
100%.
Let me ask, I'm sure you've played. How do we go about it? Is it kind of the same rules, or tell me, break it down for me.
So basically, think of a Monopoly game based upon African-American historical events. All of the rules are exactly the same. The difference is in the properties.
Got it.
Right? So instead of Baltic and Mediterranean Avenue, you have Spelman and Morehouse.
Ooh, okay.
Right? And
yes.
so you have the railroads that we're used to, but now you have stops along the Underground Railroad, Harriet Tubman Station, and things like that. So at the end of the day, if you're competitive, if you love games, it's going to be the exact same fun as Monopoly, but there is a significance to this that goes much deeper.
How significant do you think this game is, just as far as getting across the education when it comes to generational wealth, when it comes to our economic history? I mean, how impactful is this?
This game exposes youth to a lot of concepts that they may not have access to, right? You have real estate, you have elements of accounting, you have elements of historical significance and things of that nature. So as they're playing the game, they are learning, right? They're not aware that they're learning because it's fun. So it provides an opportunity for them to get some insight on some serious topics that have affected the people that are significant to them.
Yes, indeed. But you know what? I also think maybe it's kind of a learning curve for the adults as well, you know, because a lot of the times when we grew up in schools, we weren't learning some of these things, some of these facts that are on these cards. And like you said, it is a game and we are playing, but at the end of the day, it has a bit of a deeper meaning to it,
100%.
and we're leaning in a little bit more. Okay, I want you to discuss a little bit more about Grand Prairie's Black experience and some of the upcoming events that we can expect, because you said 10. So that, I mean, you guys are going all month.
So the one thing that I can tell you is that Black History is the home of the largest Black History Month. Grand Prairie is the home of the largest Black History Month celebration in the entire state of Texas.
Wow.
Right? We have put the Black History Month Commission together under the leadership of the Mayor Ron Jensen, the City Manager Bill Hills, and Councilwoman at large Bessie Adams. And so they came together and put the commission together, and we are providing something for everyone. We had something for racers. We had something for the Greeks. If you're, part of the Divine Nine, we're doing some elements for them. We're doing health and wellness. We're doing family-friendly events. We're doing the Grand Prairie Black Film Festival.
Yes.
At the end of the day, we wanted something that whatever your desires are, you're going to find something to ingrain.
In one of those 10 events, indeed. Listen, okay, you guys, I know you're busy out there, but 10 events and it's spanning throughout the month. You can find at least one that can make your calendar for sure. Tell me why it's so important that you want the broader DFW community to be in attendance, not just people from Grand Prairie.
100%. The one thing that we have to understand is that we are not in this alone, right? We have to find ways to bridge gaps. And the best way to bridge gaps is with knowledge, right? And so regardless if you are someone that has ancestors that, may have gone through this, or if you're an ally and you just want to understand the challenges that we face, at the end of the day, this is a non-invasive way to sit down and start a conversation. And that's what we're attempting to do.
That's the biggest thing, is starting that conversation. But I also love that you said we're bridging the gap, because one of your events is Health is Your Wealth Expo. And I think that's so important, because we were just discussing how sometimes we don't even know the resources that we have in our own communities. 100%. So it's so incredible that you guys are taking the time to say, okay, we're going to make sure this is available to everyone. We're going to make sure it's available month long, all month long.
100%.
So good. Thank you so much for being here this morning, sharing with us. And you guys, we actually have the creator of the game in-house with us, and so I want to make sure he gets in here. Dr. Dwayne Washington, come over here quick before the producers yell at me. The man behind the game, you guys, the man behind the game. To learn so much more about Grand Prairie's Black Experience and Ebony-Opoly, all you have to do is go to gpblackexperience.com.